Welcome to Reality After Show coverage of Deal or No Deal Island. That's right. It's the DONDI After Show. We're talking season 2, episode 5. This is the exit interview. What are you doing here, MG?
You know what? I actually was expecting like flowers or chocolates or something delivered to my house because I did get you this gig.
I wore green in homage to the green dress that you obviously borrowed from someone because you come from that podunk town in South Carolina. You had 2 dresses and a short set, and that's all you had in your entire wardrobe.
I that was a dress.
That,
I
that
tried
was.
for the interview, but I left it at home actually, so I didn't
So
get to wear.
So Kim Mattina and I did 2 hours breaking down your exit episode. Two
Oh my!
hours,
I need to
and
watch.
we spent a good chunk of change talking that dress. Perfect dress. Like some people think you need a long dress to tell the story. No, no, ma'am. Short dress told the story. A great exit dress. I'm guessing not the plan for an exit dress.
It wasn't. I actually had another dress that if I was gonna play the banker or something, I wanted to wear.
Yeah. Okay. So lots going on here, lots of moving parts. Tough episode to watch, I'm sure for you and for us. Like you went from a girl who was an interchangeable initial person on episode 1 to owning episode 2 to gaining a family and no, sorry, episode 3 you wore a PJ robe to the temple. Episode 4 you fall in love, you have a family, everything's coming up, MG, and then episode 5, human garbage, as I've been told, piece of human garbage. Dr. Will sends you out of there. What's going on? What's in your head?
Well, obviously not that I was going home. You could tell that by me going, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, you should have said, I think you mean CK, the other initial girl. I
yeah,
know Jonny Fairplay was confused on the first episode breakdown. We've clarified everything, Dr. Will. You meant
yeah.
CK.
That was what was supposed to be the plan. Obviously, it didn't go that way. But who would ever think that Doctor Will was going to follow anything that made sense ever?
Yes, yes. So, well, I mean, let's let the cat out of the bag. You're no longer in Podunk, South Carolina. You're no longer a firefighter. Where are you working?
I work for Doctor Will.
Yeah. So, how does this come to fruition?
Okay, so um, after filming,
Yeah,
he was like, "You want to move out of this? Like, you want to move out of your town? Like, you need to try and be like, see everything the world's offering. You're
yeah,
gonna get my company. I'll give you a job. I'll move you to LA." And I was
yeah.
like, "Yeah." So I get home 2 weeks later after filming. I get an email and he linked me with like some executives and was like, "She has an interview with you. Like, get her a job. Like, blah 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 blah."
Yep.
And wait, what? So I did the interview
Yeah.
and they were like, "We want to interview you in person. Like, come fly out here and like see the area." I flew out, stayed with Dr. Will's family,
Yeah.
and then I got the job and ended up moving.
Yeah. So I like that's the shorthand version. Now I heard the exact verbiage was you're too young and you're too cute or too pretty to be wasted in this podunk town. Experience the world. You deserve it. I mean, the beautiful people do. I mean,
Yeah,
is there some truth to that?
yeah. Obviously, he like you're just too great. You're just too beautiful. You have to go work in an office in the beautiful Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Please, Los Angeles.
Yeah. So that's so it funny how life works sometimes.
It is because man, was I mad. I said a lot more worse things in that exit interview. Like I said, I hope he knows how many lives he ruined on his first class flight home. He sucks. He's awful. Like I said a bunch of really mean things. They cut
Yeah.
it.
And for the record, Dr. Will did not fly home first class, however he finishes.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he saved some points, but I don't. You know, I'm willing to bet that's a business class at best.
Yeah, business class.
Oh, so we follow the Instagram. Like if anyone's not following you on the socials, throw it out there real quick.
And Maria.Grace00.
Okay, you got to clean that up a little bit. I mean, you're too cool for a dot, but whatever. It is what it is.
I like
Okay,
it.
but you're there for the Q&As going into the episodes. You're there for the Q&As coming out of the episodes. That's not stopping now that you're off the island.
Oh, I mean, I'll still do them if people
Yeah, why not? You're a lot of fun. You're insightful. I mean, you walk that fine line of what you can and can't say. I think that's great. We have people behind the scenes watching. They're nodding along violently. Yes. So no, keep doing what you're doing. We are seeing by way of your social media. Is love in the air? We've seen Storm. So are you a Clippers fan or a Lakers fan? I feel like you're a Clippers fan, right?
Lakers.
Laker. Okay, I knew it was one of them. Oh, you're just because the trade. So if you were Clippers now because the trade, you're like, oh, Luca, yeah, I've been Lakers the whole time.
Yeah, I love Lakers. I've been there the whole time. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So we saw you took
Yeah.
Storm to a game. So what is your romance a little stormy these days? How is your love life?
So obviously on the island, after you get kicked off, you get to party and have fun till everything wraps. So we had a great time. We did end up kind of dating. I moved to Los Angeles. He's like, let me come see you, let me come visit. Like we'll have like a real world talk. He comes to LA, visits, we have a really great time. We have some real world talks. He leaves, we have some unanswered questions. Recently, we are just friends. We have decided he's great though. You just can't choose who you love with the lack of other words. Like you just can't choose. If I could choose, it would be him. And I'm sure he would say the same about me. He's fabulous, great man, no complaints.
It's just like where you are in life is not optimal for a relationship at the current time.
Um,
Uh-huh.
Anybody out there wants to take me on a date? You should hook me up on a date, Johnny.
I can hook you up on a date. I know some people. I'm trying to think. I'm going to go through my Rolodex. I got some good people. You know what? According to his ex-wife, they're never getting back together. What about Jax from Vanderpump Rules? You want to go out on a date with him?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, look. Okay, you have a little homework. There's a television show called House of Villains. I was the star of season 1, and Jax was on there with me.
You're the star.
Yes.
Of course he is the star. I'm the star. But you have to.
Hey, I once again we got NBC Universal people here in the background. They're watching. They're making sure that neither one of us say violently shaking their head. Yes, I am the star of House of Villains.
Not true.
That's very much. MG, you're not allowed to lie during these press junkets.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Do not be stealing my shtick, MG. Did I become a little heavenly behind me during all that? Is there the higher power telling me I need to shut up?
Yeah.
MG, you're not gonna believe this. I am literally getting in a car tomorrow morning, driving 4 hours to see my grandmother in hospice. You heard it here first.
That's actually really sad.
I know, but I'm the guy that lies about my grandma dying, so they're just like, oh, no one's gonna believe this. So
I forgot. Wow.
I know. Is that suck or what?
Cried wolf.
Yeah, I know. So that's okay. So.
That's terrible.
It kind of is. I just figured I needed to share with someone. And MG, you're my Podunk Town reality TV soulmate.
Not anymore. I'm an LA girl.
I got out of here. So I lived in the Podunk Town. I left. I'm like, get me out of here. Moved to Los Angeles. Now back in the Podunk Town, but we got a Caesars. We're no longer Podunk.
No.
Caesars is good.
No, LA.
We got a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. Come on.
Well, good for you. You can stay out there.
Okay, well, we'll chat. All right. What do you what are your thoughts on the family now? It analyze outside looking in. You got mom and dad, the Golden God and Parv. Okay, and you have the unruly son, your brother Dixon, and then yourself, the belle of the ball, everyone's favorite daughter, MG.
Everyone's favorite daughter.
Sure. It's a
Okay.
T-shirt. You're welcome. All right. I got a question. Do you think you think potentially, and I know this is it's on a lot of private internet browser searches. Do you think your brother was in love with you?
There is a lot of suspicions of that. Especially
Right.
my boyfriend out.
Yeah. So I was hoping it was going to be fleshed out a little bit this episode, but I I think it all came down to the axe throwing massage, and I think your brother wanted one of those.
I I want to say some things that I cannot say.
Okay, well, you've got me in enough trouble on here.
Like,
With
oh,
that,
beep,
everyone go follow MG. That's right, she's on the socials. What is it one more time? Maria.Grace
00.
00. MG, we're rooting for you in life. And if there's a maybe there's a twist, you come back. Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say? So with that, thank you everybody. Thank you, MG, and more to come. Click the subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. Tell MG how great she is. She knows. And until then, bye everybody.